Here's what I think is abundantly clear. The Democrats will do and are doing everything in their power to keep President Trump off the ballot or from winning. Nothing is off the table. Things I'd never imagined or even thought were remotely possible are now happening in the United States of America. You name it, and they're doing it. They're taking the decision away from voters by outright stripping his name off the ballot. Of course, the Supreme Court rightfully intervened there, but you had unelected secretaries of state, unaccountable judges making these decisions. They spied on his campaign, as we've talked about. They abused FISA, fabricated documents, and relied on a paid-for campaign dossier to spy on his campaign. Again, falsely alleging that there was some Russian collusion, which has been debunked over and over again. And the most egregious yet, we have not one, not two, or three, but 4 politically motivated cases that are happening all around the country. Again, it's to keep him off the campaign trail, it's to smear his reputation, and it's to drain him of resources. This is a targeted, this is a meticulous effort and a plan of attack to usurp the will of the people. These local prosecutors should be focused on cleaning up their streets, cleaning up their communities, stopping people from getting shot on the subways, and prosecuting real crimes, for goodness sakes. But we don't have that here. We have Donald Trump, right? Let's go after him. Meanwhile, during Bragg's first year as DA, data showed that conviction rate, Mr. Costello, you would probably know this, of only 51% for serious felony charges. That's not really good, is it? A conviction rate at 51%?
That's awful.
And misdemeanor convictions went from 53% down to 28%. I mean, I would think that would be like a fireable offense if I was electing somebody to be my prosecutor.
That's true. And the governor of New York could do that, but she hasn't.
You know, our rule of law, I think, needs to be restored, and I'm deeply troubled by the ways in which Democrats are attacking the institutions of our country, and of course, our former president of the United States, who is now running and is the lead candidate and the presumptive nominee for the Republican Party. I introduced this Congress the No More Political Prosecutions Act, which would allow someone like President Trump to remove his case in state court to a federal court.